So this is the area that was heavily burnt. And as you can see, there's quite a lot of, like, very little evidence of a severe fire. It just didn't happen. And this was an area where koalas needed to be shot. There's heaps of green canopy here. Yeah, it's really mystifying, given what DEECA have claimed about the canopy loss. And this is where we found a little koala just up there, the third one. And we've travelled quite a distance. So yeah, remember there was 1,000 koalas that were monitored and not shot in this park. So we'll carry on, see how many more we can find. Walking along the Morton's track, we find these weird little areas that are really severely burnt, like trees are blackened and they've fallen or been felled. But there's plenty of other trees. It's a bit hard to tell with the backlighting, but if we look over here, you can see there's plenty of green canopy. Some of these trees don't even have burn marks at the base. So there's little patches of burnt areas. Just it's not making much sense to us. So this is one of the areas that's, like, you can tell that the burn has gone through. New bracken just starting to grow, burnt bits of bracken. And then if you look up at the trees, all the canopies are intact. All of them. This is what we mean about the nature of this fire. So these trees over here to the left have not been affected at all. And then you look over here and there's quite a lot of canopy loss. It's a bit sparse, but just in sections. But with plenty of surrounding green vegetation in the distance and to the other side. So this is where the heavy shooting occurred, near where the fire started. There are still lots of managums that weren't affected in this area. And I really cannot stress enough how easy it is to walk around this area. This is where there was heavy shooting. It's flat. The land is flat. There's no rocky terrain here. And if this was a welfare response to get koalas where they would have been impacted, which is in the most intense areas of fire, they said they couldn't reach them. I'm walking basically on flat land and it's not so rocky here at all. This is where it was the most severely burnt, down the southern end. And yeah, the canopies are all growing back now, and the canopy scorch was fairly severe in this area. We've just found a koala in one of these trees, but look how flat the landscape is. It's very easy to walk to, very easy to get to trees. There's no rough terrain here. So you've got trees that were completely burnt, canopies lost. And then you've got one just over here, right in the storm, but not affected. And we found that there are quite a few trees like that within the most heavily burnt area. So we're right near where the first ignition point was, which was the lightning strike. And we can see that there has been some burnt understory on this side, but a lot of the manigums, there's no canopy scorch at all. But there's low understory burn, and some old trees have fallen over. And then you've got the road, the really easy access in to this flat country that we're on here. And then on this side, no understory scorch at all, no burn, nothing. Some dead trees. And there's nothing, there's new growth here. Hasn't even skipped the road. Like all these canopies are fine across the road. And the black trunks are from a previous fire. 5.5 years ago. Okay, we're exactly at the ignition point, the first ignition point where the lightning strike hit. 20 meters ago we showed you heaps of canopy on one side and burnt on the other, and now it is burnt on both sides. There's still some trees with canopy, even though this was where the fire ignited. A lot of trees have fallen, but there's still some standing, some just with regrowth now, some are dead, some with full canopy. But yeah, this is probably, yeah, this is where it started, so it's fairly impacted. And the land is very flat, very accessible, and as you can see, it's got a really good accessible track.